Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for April 5th, 2017. Thank you for joining me, and as usual, this is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies to be able to use them for our highest good. Since we're looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for different people, and so it's always a good idea to try and keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that. Okay, so it looks like we're coming out of isolation for some of us, or we have recovered, or we have healed, and we are opening up to new possibilities, new opportunities, new horizons that are for us, making us happy. So our first card representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about a time of recovery, healing. It's when we take a step back from the hustle and bustle of life to focus more inwardly. This would be a time when we pray more, when we meditate more, when we take time or prioritize our faith or our spirituality. With the Four of Swords here, it can also represent a time of recovery, and this could be physical recovery, it could be emotional recovery, it could even be where we just get back on track with our faith, with our religion, with our spirituality as a whole, or we decide that we have to make some changes in order to live a more healthy and authentic life with this Four of Swords. So this is where we're coming from. We're coming out of this time of recovery, contemplation, meditation, soul searching, and the energy for today is the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, this is about moving forward, looking into the future, planning for the future, envisioning the future. It's a card about manifestation and expectation. So this is about where we've recharged our batteries and now we're able to be hopeful and we're able to be optimistic about what the future holds. We may be working with affirmations more, and so we have very positive expectations at this time. The Three of Wands can also represent travel time, and this could be actual travel or metaphorical travel that we are planning, thinking about, or preparing for. It is new horizons, absolutely, with the Three of Wands. New people, new relationships, new jobs, new friendships, new lifestyles, okay, coming forward with the Three of Wands here. So it is a day for celebration, for moving forward with confidence and optimism and positive expectations. And we should see the results of our labor. We should see the results of this soul searching time, or this time we took to recover, or the time we took to pursue something spiritual in our lives, or just to take care of ourselves a little bit better. The Three of Wands is a card that talks about seeing the results of that, being happy with the results, and feeling confident to keep going in this direction. And definitely about having positive expectations. With the Three of Wands, it's almost like, the world is your oyster. So what do you want your future to be? That's what the card asks us. And it is a day to envision the future. It is a day to celebrate our current results and where we are right now and where we're trying to get to, where we see ourselves going. It is a day to think big, to have, go for the big dreams, go for the big hopes, don't hold yourself back. And then see how you can start to move in that direction. But it's definitely a day to look into the future and opening up to new horizons, having new experiences also coming up here with the Three of Wands. And it is the result of this Four of Swords energy, whether that is recovery, soul searching, a focus on spirituality, a focus on faith. It could even be, where we've taken some time to study, to research, to learn, understand things better, that sort of thing as well. And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow is the energy of the Sun. This is optimism, this is creativity, this is excitement, joy, carefree attitude, confidence. This is about ourselves, who we are, where we want to go, what we want our lives to be. It's also a sense of victory, a sense of being in charge, a sense of being celebrated, or celebrating our own hard work and our results. With the sun here, it is freeing ourselves from various situations. It can represent full recovery. It can represent whatever healing we may have started in the past. We're definitely going to come out of it victorious. We will be free from maybe a situation that has been a burden in our lives. The sun is definitely all about us getting our way, us being able to manifest our vision, the vision that we are starting to work on today with the Three of Wands will take us to success, recognition, celebration, rewards, and just overall a happier life, okay, or feeling happier, feeling more confident with the Sun card here. This is excellent. Excuse me. Our guidance card is the Queen, number 4, and this is about woman or feminine energy, feminine power, fertility, sexuality, friendships, nurturing as well, working well with others with this kind of energy. It is also a card talking about protection, protecting ourselves, nurturing ourselves, or protecting our dreams, but also the fact that we may have a valuable ally and someone who we can rely on, or several people we can rely on this new journey. So this could be a wonderful day for making new friendships or making new contacts or starting new relationships of any kind. We're coming to this with from a place of diplomacy, compassion, with an open mind and an open heart, and we're drawing in the same kind of people. With the number 4, it's all about setting the tone for what's to come. This is about establishing a solid foundation for us to build upon. And that's what this is about for us today. It's also a card about creativity and creation, so fertility. That can be physical, where with the Three of Wands here, in a more down-to-earth type of reading, it can represent finding out that you're pregnant or finding out you're expecting with this kind of energy. But it's definitely about a fertility of ideas, a fertility of, dreams and visions and what you want your future to be. And it is a very nurturing energy. It's when we plan for it. It's when we envision things and we start planning and we start thinking about how we would go about it. Very nurturing, supportive, encouraging energy with the Queen here. And that's where we need to be for today. And then there will come a time when we are going to have to act. But for today, it's all about nurturing self-care, self-love, self-worth, absolutely. Self-love, very much so, with the Queen here. It's also, the feminine energy, and that's about receiving as well, nurturing, but also receiving. And so we may open up to new opportunities and new blessings today, only to see them come forward very quickly, or a lot quicker than what we expected, in the form of a new friend, in the form of a new job opportunity, in the form of a new home, in the form of a new love relationship, in the form of a new life with, starting a family or expanding a family. And so the message is for us to allow ourselves to receive, for us to allow ourselves to dream, for us to allow ourselves to be hopeful and to get excited about the future. And moving forward in that kind of energy, and that's how we get to the Sun energy, with the triumph, with the success, with us making a dream come true for ourselves. That's all about us, our vision, our goal, our creativity, our desire, with the Sun card here. And feeling, like we're on top of the world here. Like it's all about us, and we're finally, for some of us, this could even be resolving some issues with self-worth. And we finally feel deserving, and we finally feel like it's okay to put ourselves first, or it's okay to nurture ourselves as well as others. We are also very, very important. We matter. We deserve to receive. We deserve to be blessed. We deserve all the opportunities we're receiving. So for some of us, we could be healing a lot of emotional issues or emotional trauma to do with self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, self-confidence today. So that can be a very beautiful day for healing, definitely, okay, with the Four of Swords in our reading as well. And we do have people we can rely on. We do have people who support us unconditionally, who love us unconditionally. And so with the Queen and the Three of Wands, it's about, you know, sometimes it's about letting these people be there for us, letting these people nurture us, letting these people help. And we don't have to go at it alone. We have been through a lot of different experiences, but we have made some really good friends along the way. Maybe not all our experiences have been pleasant, but at least good friends have come out of experiences, the experiences we've had, good or bad. And it's about celebrating those friendships, celebrating those connections today, celebrating, you know, because it is a blessing to have someone you can always rely on, to have someone who's going to be there for you unconditionally, to someone who will raise you up, someone who will nurture you and help you grow, as opposed to bringing more difficulty, more drama in your life, and so on. And so with the Queen here, it's definitely about bringing more people in. Okay, so it could very well be a day when we meet new people, or we should be open to meeting new people and making new friendships, starting new relationships, whether it's with work or romantic situations or anything like that, because that too will contribute to our healing, to discovering ourselves, who we are, what our goals are, what our dreams are, and more importantly, for feeling like we do deserve what we're wishing for and what we're striving for. So it could be a very, very beautiful day today with this energy. And remember, we are asked to set the tone for what we want our lives to be moving forward, or whatever it is that you are focused on individually at this time. We set the tone for that today. We're establishing those foundations today, and then we build upon those foundations in the same way. So it's really important that we focus on positive expectations, that we dream big, that we are hopeful, optimistic, excited, and that we feel confident with where we want to get to. And it's almost like we expect it to happen. We expect things to come together for us. We will work on it and we will do our part, but we do expect things to come together. And it's that kind of thinking that will manifest what we are envisioning. Okay, that's how manifestation works. We envision something and we attach very positive emotion to it. That draws it in that much easier and quicker. So that's our message for today. It's a very beautiful message, and I'm hoping it makes sense, and I'm hoping that it helps. Thank you so much for joining me today. I did manage to post the work in finance focused readings, and I'm working on the general tarot readings and psychic messages, and I'm going to try and post them as quickly as I possibly can as well. And of course, you still have the monthlies, generals, and love scopes to check out if you're interested in that. But thank you so much for all your support. I do appreciate it. Let's have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.